Hi folks, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. So in the last episode we started the Autophage mission and we got as far as helping Polo build this construct behind us here. And I think the next thing it told us is to now report back to Nada. So let's go do that. We are on the anomaly at the moment, so he's just round the corner. Around this way, and there is Nada there. Did Polo Friends Project wake? Do they live? Say they spoke in Autophage. They are an entity, they have a self, but whatever their voice, Nada does not think they are builder entity any more than Nada is. Tell her about the blueprint. Impressive. Traveller entity is fast to gain construct entity's trust. This is useful memory print. That was the recipes that we got from them that it was able to make the autophage appear when they're cloaked. Ask about her. Friend entity. I am sorry, if Nada understands construct entity's meaning, Nada does not wish to discuss it. Ooh. Discuss the next steps. Nada's opinion is limited, but Nada will share what they have. Builder entities value this purple lattice. Construct entity responds. Even Nada's carapace responds. Other electronics may respond too. And builder entities do not seem dangerous. Data comes from time together. Friendship may too. It is traveller entity's choice. Both are valid. It is either not either or. Okay. They who returned prayers of machine audience with Autophage. Learn more about the Autophage. Complete prayers of the machine and we've got two new logs. Okay, so go to log. Prayers of the machine and audience with Autophage. Attach the construct's Polyphonic Core to your multiscan. That's we've done that. Select an empty end. Okay, let's do that one. Polyphonic Core. Install. Charge the core with Atlantidium. So we crafted that just at the end of the last episode. That's this one here. So we built Scan Harmonizer, which allows us to scan and reveal nearby autophages, but we got the recipe for this just at the end of the last episode, and we constructed it, which in addition to that it uses to locate autophage settlements. So we have to charge it with Atlantidium, of course. And then locate an autophage camp. Is that what we have to do next? Enter an autophage site. Yes. Okay. So multi-tool. Cannot. Navigational error. No autophage locational interface. No autophage signals detected. Maybe we have to be out in space, do we? And open the multi-tool advantage tab and scan with autophage camp. Yeah, that's what it says to do. Interesting. Let's go into space. Boost away. Let's try again. There we go. Autophage signal. So over there. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Through the atmosphere. Thankfully it doesn't say approximate location, so it should be just right here. There is something here. Alright, let's land. Out we get. So we've got this, what is it, a navigation beacon or whatever this thing is? Waypoint. So if we hit C... There we go. He has appeared. Oh, multiple of them have appeared. Okay, this is the one we need to speak to. Construct Voltaic. Autophage stares at me inquisitively. Through their expression is difficult to read, they do not appear alarmed or even surprised by my approach. Simply curious to see what business I have here. Welcome, pre-built entity, something something that something 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 the something construction of such technology deserves something something be the disruptor. Show harmonizer. The autophage runs a battered metal finger over the harmonizer module, tapping at it. They nod with approval. Something with something friendship, something disruptor. Something is possible, we are a society of cooperation. Something is something work to be done, something contribution to be made. Let's repeat contribution. The lifeforms seem amused by my clumsy pronunciation of their language, but appreciative of the effort. Regaining composure, they nod solemnly and present a briefing on a task I might assist with. Oh, it's a quest. Just like the quest you get up on the space station. Objective, craft 3 solar mirrors. Primary reward, fiberglass grip blueprint. Okay. Craft C3 solar mirrors. Okay, I don't have the ingredients to do that here. Or maybe I do. Oh, I do. Gold, silver, I've got them in my ship. Okay, so I need 3. Craft. Okay. Done. Return to construct Voltaic. Where'd he go? There he is. Hand in 3 solar mirrors. And I learned the recipe for fiberglass grip. A strap of flexible resin secured wrapped around a steel pole. One of 3 core components, this forms the backbone of a traditional autophage Voltaic Staff. Okay, we're crafting a staff. Right, so I've got everything I need apart from 3 carbon nanotubes. Which I can craft easily enough. Fiberglass grip. There we go, crafted. Standing increased with autophage by 2. Need to speak to you again. The autophage seem genuinely pleased to speak with me. They enunciate their words slowly and clearly, hoping to convey as much meaning as our language barrier will allow. Something contribution disruptor. I wish to something our something, make something of friendship. The blueprint will something own something. Ask about the fiberglass grip. The blueprint is an invitation, a something, a pre-built entity, something I think, something are a disruptor. Still don't have a lot of words here. Something is something of a something, and something holy technology, many autophage, something of, something built a, something own. So I'm guessing they're built a staff of their own. Something constructed, something own is something pre-built something. Okay. From context, tone and gestures, I pick up a few new words. The grip schematic I have been gifted seems to form part of the important multi-tool, a holy multi-tool. Ask him to repeat. Blueprint is... Oh, we've learned more words, yeah. A rare gift, a pre-built entity, something you are disruptor. Of a staff, of important holy technology, many autophage. Most of something to build a staff, own a staff constructed, blah blah blah, pre-built multi-tool. Okay, we're learning more. Autophage oblige repeating their words exactly. I find I can piece together a little more of their meaning this time. Autophage are not like Korvax, something, but are many. Do not converged on one something, speak something. Accept my invitation, travel something of have made. Okay. I gather that this grip blueprint is an uncommon gift to an outsider. A significant gesture, the beginnings of acceptance. Construct UA encourages me to travel and meet more of the autophage. Perhaps a complete fiberglass grip built by my own hands will make a positive impression on the next camp I visit. Okay. So construct a fiberglass grip, we've done that. There we go, that's it, just clicked over. Now what? Warp to meet more so go to another system with the galaxy map, okay? Let's do that. Into space. Warp to any inhabited system to search for autophage. Okay. Galaxy map. Do we have... Oh, there isn't a current mission, so just any one. So we'll... Oop, wrong button. Let's just warp to the next system on the way to the galactic core. Okay, Rexangda system. And do I just... what? Needs recharge. And use that again. Remote autophage signal detected. Over there. Right. Arrived at the planet, coming through the atmosphere. Looks like it's on the top of this little hill. There is something there. Oh, scan with C. There's the dude we need to speak to. Nice hood. There is a fierceness to this autophage. They stare so intensely that for a moment that I fear they might strike me. They appear to be evaluating something, perhaps scanning my suit. Suddenly, they relax. Whatever they were assessing, they seem satisfied with the outcome. Something is the truth. I did not something the something I see myself. A disruptor. Her resonance is in her something shell. Show the fiberglass grip. Something is made. Something construction disruptor. Hands are something a pre-built entity. I see something of value in something built, something own path. Do not simply conform to something. Values. But are a non-convergent society, something choose to be together, something construct, something own destiny. That is what something value. That's the same word 4 times there. I am something to something a disruptor, something where even before something I have a mission, if something wish to something the ritual. Another quest. Objective repair a lost autophage. Scavenge construct primary reward at Atlantidium chamber blueprint. Okay. Start the mission. Right, what do we... Locate the lost autophage. Once found, assist the autophage in the rebuilding. Oh, there's a marker over there. Oh, autophage rank 2. Okay. So how far away is that? 20 minutes away. And its approximate location. Of course it is. Alright, let's take off, because 20 minutes will take no time at all in the ship. Seconds. But it is an approximate location this time. It's not a building, so we won't even be able to scan for it, so let's just land. Let's land on top of here. Jump out. Scan. Estimated distance 1,300 and... My word. Oh, that's a big drop as well. Big drop. Float down, just... There we go. 900. Right, let me bring you back once I actually get there. Okay, we're getting close now. Should be around here somewhere. Finalizing signal. Located that way. Here we go. Oh. So just a head, maybe a bit of an arm. Right, so we have to reconstruct this. So we need chromatic metal, we've got carbonized carbon, we've got, and sodium, which we've got. Reconstruct a unit O2DK69. Feed lost circuits with 71 Atlantidium. Okay. The 10th. Binary. Repair lost autophage. Done. Report success. Find scavenge construct on planet. Okay. Well, I'm not running all the way back, so let's call in the ship. Over in that direction. Take off. And we go. How far away is it? Just a couple of seconds. Much easier in the ship than running. Whoop. Down. Down here. C to make them appear again. And in mission. Anthelium chamber, compact box of circuitry and ethereal crystals, painstakingly wired by hand. One of 3 core components to form the core of a traditional autophage Voltaic Staff. And we've got all the stuff we need to make it, which is good. So let's craft that now. Speak to you. Rebuilt construct Lucasa's weathered shell jitters, some loose parts rattling inside them. They seem excited to discuss this new blueprint. Ask about the Atlantium chamber. This blueprint is something to the ritual. The staff something is a shell, a something of her body. Go, build, more of. I see disruption in something, must seek. More autophage. My something is my own, something are not a convergence. I am again encouraged to move on, to meet more autophage. These beings seem reluctant to finalize their assessment of me. Each individual autophage urges me on to another. But with the real construct I meet, I sense I am progressing towards acceptance, even friendship. These gifts, these blueprints are proof of that. The Atlantidium chamber seems to be the next stage of this ritual. Construct the chamber, I've done that. Right. I now have to go to another system? Or the same system? Warp to meet more autophage, so it's just off the space and into the galaxy map again. We go. Galaxy map. Again, we'll just follow the path along. Oh, damn it. Right, not interested. This is not what we want to do today. Don't think you can skip these either. Don't think you can fly into the bay because it's a pirate attack. Right, let me go to here. We'll charge this up. Did that do anything? See if we can get out of this area. Remote autophage signal detected. There we go. Over there. That's where we want to go. Can we pulse? We can. Okay, there we go. Land down here. Very red planet. Jump out. Alright, hit C. There they go. They appear. Alright, what's this guy wanting me to do? Return constructor Suzuki tilts towards me, the movement dislodging a fine cloud of dust. Of rust, sorry. Perhaps they are performing a scan, though the gesture is oddly reminiscent of inhaling a pleasant fragrance. Yes, something, have her, something, her echo in something, suit. The other entity said something, but I, something, do not believe in the disruptor, something, seeing something myself. Show them the Atlantean chamber. Something is good, pre-built entity, something good, have built this something to detail. I do not something more, something of something are, but something must something something to something the construction ritual, something earn autophage friendship. Friendship? This staff is a something of autophage friendship. I, something, will choose to accept something. I have one last something, one last blueprint. Okay. Another mission, objective, salvage starship components. And gives us a concentric transducer blueprint. Start mission. Salvage starship components worth 650,000 U. Return construct has marked a starship ready for scrap. What's hitting me? Oh, there's a creature there. Get out of it. Right, he's marked the ship somewhere. There, over there. 8 hours away. Right. There we go. Take off. Over that way. The mountains. Right, let's get up into space. Let's mark the starship ready. So he wants starship components as opposed to the money. Return to planet to locate a downed ship. Right. So does that mean we take the ship to get scrapped, and then the bits that we get from scrapping we bring to him, as opposed to selling those bits and giving him the money? Oh, of course this is an approximate location. Can we see any ships around here? Let's land up here. Oh, look, a ship. That was lucky. There's a crash ship. grab this. Let's take that. What do we get? We get nanites. Open this. And get microprocessor. Just one microprocessor. Carbon, ammunition. And there is a salvage technology. Grab that. Right, let me see. So the launch thruster's okay, the pulse engine is not. Okay. Repair. Claim ship. So we need a... We've got... I thought it said we had a metal plating. We need a metal plating and a hermetic seal. One of them and one of them. Right. Process your ship for scrap at the Starship outfitting terminal. Will we fly it there or will... Yeah, let's fly it there. Shield's down, so as long as we don't get attacked we'll be okay. Right, let's go to the space station. Where's the space station? Over here. We've got a pulse engine, so we can go. Okay, we've made it to the space station. Safe and sound. Of course, we could have flown our own ship here and then called in this one once we got here, but... Ooh. This one's very pink. Right, out we get. What's it called? Seraco's Gravity Prospect. We'll run round here. And then we choose the begin salvage analysis. So we've got the right ship selected. Begin salvage analysis. Claim the scrap. 24 million. Alright. There we go. Components awarded. So we now have the scrap components. These things here. Oh, it's giving us our living ship. So we've got salvage components worth 650,000 done. Return to construct to report your success. Okay. No, let's call in a better ship. That one. Living ships aren't set up yet. And go. So we need to go over to that planet over there. Okay, back we go. And land. So this should give us the third part of the staff. C, scan again. Where's the one we want? That's the one we want. Oh, wait a minute, let me just check. So we've got 2 AI valves and 41 spools of nano cable. Let's see what it takes. So, hand in Starship scrap. We get new product formula. An electrified arrangement of mechanical wheels transforms stored energy into beams or propulsion according to the specifications of weapons and laser attachments. One of 3 components. This is the head of the traditional Autophage Voltaic Staff. It needs, a superconductor and magnetized ferrite. I think we've got superconductors on our freighter. Standing increased again. Right, we need to go over here. Somebody is in the wing of our ship. Oh, a new rank 3. Speak to him. It. Construct Jolette watches me curiously. I have an impression that this final blueprint is especially precious, and that earning it signifies a milestone of sorts. Ask about the concentric transducer. Something disruptor, the last blueprint, something staff. Something will something, a terminal to assemble the multi-tool, something the nothing, something like the construction of something own holy staff. Leave. The Autophage takes great care to speak clearly, their effort palatable. They will fill the communication gaps with gestures, indicating that I will require a terminal to finalize the construction of my Voltaic Staff. Though these beings are obviously advanced, I have no sense of them prejudged or scorned. Each Autophage has conducted an apparently unbiased assessment and chosen to grant another blueprint. Construct Jolette regards me with cautious approval as we say farewell. Nice. Is it one of these terminals? Autophage synthesis terminal. Yes. Staff assembly. So a head, which we don't have yet, the core component, which we do, and the pole component, which we do, but there's different ones. Exchange void motes. Oh, okay, so we've got 123 void motes, and you can use them to buy repair kits, rebuilt exosuit module, and then component parts for our suit. Lots of different component parts for our suit. That was quite cool. Armor. Drapes. Oh, a headscarf. Face mask. Oh, and other staff parts. A core. Oh, staff heads. So these are 2 staff heads. They're 999 void motes each, and we've only got 123. The 2 possible heads, 2 possible cores, and 2 possible backbones. Okay, interesting. Right, so we need to go to our freighter. Up. Show the completed Voltaic Staff to the marked Autophage cloak. Autophage can reveal with a scanner. Okay, so we have to... Yeah, I can't access... I need to actually go to the freighter to access the other storage bits. So call in the freighter. Let's go in and land. Right, let me just check what was I needed. I need... Oh, I can make it now because I'm on board. A superconductor. There we go. That's the bit. So, freighter. Yeah, I had 18 superconductors. Okay, which I've got from doing freighter missions. I've got a whole bunch of that high-end materials from freighter missions. Right, let's go and craft our staff. So back to the Autophage camp. Shipping the way. Oh no, planetary interference is too close, so I can't pulse down. Okay, never mind. Let's just fly straight down. It's not that far. Slow down and land. complete the staff first. So C to scan and bring in, go to the terminal. Staff assembly, and now we should have all the parts. One head, one core, and one pole. There we go. I wonder if this was the first staff to come into the game. So this is, it's a C-class staff. I wonder, these bits need repair to unlock the slots, which I have the stuff to repair them, but it's a C-class, and then obviously you'd have to put in all the mods and stuff like that. So let's compare. Not very good compared to my one, but we'll take it anyway. And there it is. So quite a simple staff, but very autophage in design. Right, now we've crafted it, let's speak to our dude. Something staff, this is an important something disruptor. I am something to be here to see this. A staff makes such creativity possible, something may wish to upgrade something. The autophage pauses, their battered, corroded face stares directly into mine. They speak slowly and with gravity. It something say the something words disruptor, something may something this staff will open something that we something before. Ask them to repeat it. The autophage looks uncomfortable, they make a strange rasping sound as though clearing their throat. Something me disruptor, I do not wish to voice the something of that entity. If something say the correct words, something may find the staff will open something that were something before. Something may know the entity already, the one the Korvax worship. Request more. Oh, so we're learning more words as they repeat. If you say the correct words, you will also find this staff will open doors that were hidden before. Ooh. You may know the entity already, the one the Korvax worship. Mission complete. Audience with the autophage has established a relationship with the autophage has been completed. Let me see. Prayer for the machine, research project, void synthesis, visit the autophage synthesis terminal, exchange void motes for autophage appearance, so we've looked at that already. Rebuilt exosuit module, salvaged upgrade component. Don't know what that is. Looks like it's just an upgrade module, but like a random one. But all these ones are like 1,000 each. Hood is 300. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of motes. We can now buy the hood. So we can get a autophage appearance modification, or a face mask, or a headscarf. Okay. Do we have to actually buy anything? No. So that's it completed. That first mission has been completed. That's the overall mission. So we had 2 other missions. Audience with autophage and prayers for the machine. Audience with autophage is now complete. We now have to do prayers of the machine, which we can do next time. But that's that one done. We've followed that mission and we've completed ourselves an autophage staff multi-tool, which, whilst cool, is not as cool as my Atlas one, so I think we'll swap back to that. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you liked this video, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.